Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown.
Alright, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen. We are right here in Laguna at the City of Santa Rosa Multi-Purpose Sports Complex for another day of NBL on BTV. Good afternoon everybody. We have two games for you guys today. Our first game right now, we're going to have the Taguig Generals against the Bespren Nueva Ecija. And for our second game, we have the Laguna Pistons and of course against the Bulacan Bakabayan. Good afternoon once again. My name is Andrico. I'll be with you guys for both of our games this afternoon. As you can see, the Nueva Ecija Bespren are already warming up, as well as the Taguig Generals warming up, because we will have our game in a short while. Once again, our first game of the day is with the Taguig Generals at 3-3 and the Nueva Ecija Bespren at 2-4. Two teams at the middle of the pack, both jockeying for that playoff position, one of our top 6 spots here in the league. So thank you everybody for joining us this afternoon. It's going to be a fun day, and as you can see our team standings, we have the Taguig Generals over there at 5th place at 3-3, and the Nueva Ecija Bespren still not out of it, still have a chance to climb up the standings at 2-4. So that is our team standings, with the Laguna Pistons at number 1 and the Camsur Express at number 2 at 5-1 and 5-2 respectively. So thank you everybody for joining us here on BTV. It's going to be a fun day full of basketball, and let's talk about our first team, the Taguig Generals, who are losing steam as they lost to the Rizal Spartans 69-76 last week. As you know, the Rizal Spartans are at the bottom of our standings, and they lost to that team with a combined field goal percentage of 42%, rebounding at 48, points in the paint at 50, and of course their points off of turnovers at 23. Standout player of that game was Letty John, or LJ Mayo, with 13 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists, the only bright spot in that game as they lost to the last place Rizal Spartans. As you can see, LJ Mayo right there. Let's see if he'll have another big game today to help his team come back to the winning column. And it's going to be an exciting game also, because the Bespren Nueva Ecija has this guy over there. They're warming up. It's going to be a very, very exciting game because they have very good players also. We just saw Khrushchev Ferrer right there. And last week, they lost their first game to the Bulacan Bakabayan 86-94, but won against the Paranaque Aces 84-82, back-to-back games for them. And their stats versus Paranaque, they had a field goal percentage of 29 out of 68 for 42%, not bad. Rebounding at 48, points in the paint at 50, and points off of turnovers at 23. As we saw earlier, we saw Khrushchev Ferrer with a big game with 20 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists to lead his team back to the winning column after losing to the Bulacan Bakabayan. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a very, very nice game between our two teams. So guys, once again, the Taguig Generals against the Nueva Ecija Bespren coming up right here on NBL on BTV. Alright, and now we are back right here once again in the City of Santa Rosa Multi-Purpose Sports Complex, as we are once again back for another round of NBL on BTV. And as I said earlier, our first game, we have the Taguig Generals against the Bespren Nueva Ecija. It's going to be a really, really fun game between two teams, as I said earlier, battling for a top 6 spot to get into the playoffs and of course have a chance to win the championship this year. It's going to be a very, very fun game as we are seeing our starters take the floor before we start the game. It's going to be a tight game because these two teams are both in the middle of the pack. None of them have shown that they can break away and take those top 2 spots. So it's a pretty even matchup. Both teams, of course, have losses and have won very important games this season. So let's see what will come out today in their game.
Forward number 10, Alvin Burso.
We have at guards Alcantara and De La Virgen. Center, Lontok, and our forwards Tiburcio and Oliveria. And we have our guards, of course, for Nueva Ecija, go Bespren, Hehilios, Martin. Our center, Villamayor, and our forwards, Tadeo and Ferrer. Let's see who will have a big game for them as we are starting right now in a short while. Our players are taking the floor, and let's see if we'll see, our referees. First, we have Seb Pingol Jr., our Hiram Scott, and Reno Cañete. And as I said, let's see who will take the first possession of the game and who will score on our first possession of the game. Once again, this is the NBL on BTV. First possession of the game goes to Nueva Ecija, go Bespren. Pushing the ball down. Open three. And for their first shot is a three-pointer. They make that shot. That was Khrushchev Ferrer, one of our players to watch this game. Scored 20 points in the last game, starting off quite well. First shot made basket. We have Oliveria inside with a simple hook shot. Misses that one short. Defensive rebound by Nueva Ecija. Bringing the ball down once again. Setting the play up. The ball back to Khrushchev. Passing it in post. 1-on-1 in the post. Looking for post position. Another three-pointer. That misses its mark. Taguig Generals with a defensive rebound. Pushing the ball down. We have Alcantara, Oliveria. Let's talk with a shot right there. Short once again. Ferrer bring the ball down. Nueva Ecija asking for a pick. Ferrer drives the lane, passes it outside. From three-point, hands it off. No shot yet, trying to find an opening. Drop pass. That is long by Tadeo. Defensive rebound once again by the Generals. Generals pushing the ball down. Dribbling violation is called. Lifted the ball. So the ball will go back once again to the go best friend of Ecija. Ferrer with the inbound. Taguig Generals with the full court press. Let's see how Nueva Ecija will break this press right now. Passing the ball outside. Looking for that post position. Tadeo. Ferrer. Ferrer driving baseline. Drops it off. Three-point shot. No. Pass it back to Ferrer. No time on the shot clock. Step back three. Almost goes in. That shot almost went in for Ferrer. Taguig Generals driving inside. Banker too strong. Rebound by Tadeo. Pushing the ball down. That misses its mark. Turnover. Steal from behind. Go best friend with the ball once again. 4-on-3 pass break. Misses that shot. Defensive rebound. And we have a foul called on Villamayor for pushing after that defensive rebound. That layup almost goes in. And there you see the foul by Villamayor. Sampurna, who had a subpar game last game, but before that he had a string of good games, comes into the game. He is right there, number 12. Passes the ball inside to the post. Taguig Generals, no score yet. Having trouble with the ball. And Nueva Ecija comes up with the steal successfully. We're still at 3-0. 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Martin handling the ball. Ferrer. We have number 22 right here. Number 28, I mean, that was Ferrer driving, but he is called for the traveling violation. Ferrer started off with a three, our only points of the game. Nothing yet. Taguig Generals trying to find a way to score in this game. Sampurna handling the ball. Oliveria with an off-ball screen. Now screen Sampurna. Oliveria gets the ball. Short jumper. That goes in for the first 2 points of the Generals today. Oliveria with 2 points. Great shot right there. Great pick and roll with Sampurna. Pass the ball to Martin. Short jumper. Drops it off. Villamayor can't handle the ball quite well. Kicks it out. All right, number 7. Helios misses that three-pointer. That is long. Sampurna saves the ball and bounces it off Martin to get the ball back to the Generals.
Substitution, Nico Fajardo coming in for LJ Helios.
Fajardo coming in for Gigilios. Oliveria telling his teammates what to do. You can certainly see he's the leader of this team. Lantok handing the ball. No points for him yet. Long three-pointer. Almost goes in. That was Kambaya trying for that long three-pointer. Now here's Kambaya inbounding the ball for the Generals. Lantok asking for the ball. That's Gilbero. Drives the lane. Short jumper. Contested. That is short. Rebound by the Nueva Ecija. Go Bespren. Martin bringing the ball down fast. Passes it to Ferrer once again. Ferrer asking for that screen. Passes it to the post. We have a foul called on Oliveria for pushing.
Foul on number 7, Kevin Oliveria. That's his first personal. Team foul number 1 on Taguig.
Ferrer bringing the ball inside. You can see that foul over there by Oliveria. Being too aggressive in the post. Fajardo handling the ball. There. Once again, another three-pointer. That misses. Good shooting arc, but the Generals are running, but couldn't handle quite well the ball. We have a breakaway fast break right here. 2 more points for Tadeo for the Go Bespren Nueva Ecija. Great defense right there to counter that fast break. Almost a breakaway for the Taguig Generals, but they couldn't quite handle the ball, leading to that 2 points for the Go Bespren. And we have a traveling violation against the Taguig Generals, who are having a hard time controlling the ball and taking care of the ball. Ang bola babalik sa Go Bespren Nueva Ecija. What we can see right here, merong full court press ang Taguig Generals. Lantok goes out, Ahero goes in for the Generals. And our player to watch also from the start of the game, we said LJ Mayo is one of the players to watch. Comes into the game, fresh legs for the Taguig Generals, but Nueva Ecija breaks that defense quite easily. Still handing the ball. Martin once again handing the ball on the key, top of the key. Passes it to Tadeo, the post, drop step. Double team, having a hard time handling the ball. Martin is called for the travel. Both teams starting off with a lot of turnovers in this game. The Generals only have 2 points. The Go Bespren has 5. So either team not doing well on the offensive side of the game. Mayo handing the ball, drives strong inside, kicks it out to Sampurna. Sampurna drives and is called for the foul.
Blocking foul number 35, Nico Fajardo. That's his first
That is a foul. That is not a shooting foul. Foul on the drive by Sampurna. On Sampurna. It is a shooting foul on Sampurna. For Sampurna, so he gets 2 free throws. Short on the first one. This was also their problem during the last game. The Taguig Generals having a hard time shooting free throws. They only shot 53%, and Sampurna misses both free throws that time. But Ahero with a nice defensive play right there. Kicks it out to the 3-point. Floater, that is no good. Offensive rebound, reverse layup is good. Gilbero with a hustle play right there, recovering that play. Almost a steal right there for the Taguig Generals. Tadeo trying to bring the ball down. Good defense shown by the Taguig Generals. We're down by 1 point only. Fresh legs coming in once again. 18 seconds, 2 seconds to bring the ball down. Trinidad, with just enough time, brings the ball down. Tadeo tries to drive it, gets double team. Passes the ball to Trinidad. Drives the lane inside. That's a turnover. 3-on-2 fast break. Doesn't complete the fast break, and that ball goes back to the Nueva Ecija Go Bespren after the ball hits the leg. Once again, this is the middle of the first quarter. This is the NBL on BTV. Back to the game. We have the Nueva Ecija handling the ball. Good defense shown by the Taguig Generals. All right, we got Tadeo. Short jumper, too strong. Offensive rebound by the Bespren. Swinging the ball around. Number 1, Arenas, misses that three-pointer long. Defensive rebound by the Generals. Handing the ball, setting the play up. Mayo, three-point line, finding a teammate. Hands it off. Short jumper. That is good. That goes in for Gambaya. Great looking stroke right there from Gambaya just inside the three-point line. Now Sampurna showing great defense. Bring the ball down, Martin. Tadeo gets the ball stolen by Mayo, who drops the ball. 3-on-2 fast break. That goes in by Gilberto. Beautiful fast break right there for the Generals, and Bespren having a hard time against the defense of the Generals. Tight defense right there. All right. Bespren called for the traveling violation, trying to force it inside. That was Trinidad trying to do a spin move, but it's called for the travel. Mayo bringing the ball in for Alcantara right there for the Taguig Generals. Alcantara bring the ball down. Mayo top of the key once again. Ajero inside, strong move. That goes in, power move right there for Ajero. Great seal inside, great spin move to the left. Easy shot right there. Once again, Bespren Nueva Ecija is called for another traveling violation as Martin is really having a hard time against the full court pressure of the Generals. And the Generals have gone on an 8-0 run, and that is the coach of the Nueva Ecija Bespren, Coach Ronnie Amoncio. Certainly probably not happy with how his team is doing so far in the last few minutes. But we have a turnover by the Taguig Generals. The ball goes back to Nueva Ecija. Strong screen right there. Seal inside. Strong move by Cali Balde. Power move inside. So both teams right now trying to establish post position inside. Going inside right there, but we have an offensive foul. We have oh, there we go. Ajero with an offensive foul, too strong right there. Let's see this matchup inside. Two big guys. Balde against Ajero in the post. Full court pressure once again employed by Alcantara and the Taguig Generals. Good D right there, forcing him to pick the ball up. Post position right there, high post. Try to post up, fakes the shot. Long two, that goes in for Trinidad right there. Contested long two to tie our game right here late into the first quarter. Gilberto handing the ball. Mayo, off ball screen. Alcantara with a fadeaway shot. That misses its mark. Ajero tries to save the ball, but that goes out of bounds. The ball goes back to Nueva Ecija. Balde showing us some energy inside for those extra possessions. Once again, we have the press right here. Nueva Ecija having a hard time against that pressure, but breaks the D, drops it off to Ajero with an interception. Alcantara, easy layup right there. Makes the shot. Double pumping that layup. Alcantara with a beautiful run right there. Scores now 12-10. Floater for Nueva Ecija. That is no good. Balde having a hard time against two defenders. Couldn't secure that offensive rebound. Gambaya handling the ball, passes it to Mayo inside. Mayo kicks it out. Three-point shot for the Generals. That almost goes in and out. Mayo with a defensive rebound. Gambaya handing the ball once again. Ajero drops it off. Easy layup right there, misses its mark. Fast break by Trinidad, all alone for the breakaway layup. But he is called for the foul. Mayo is called for the foul against Trinidad. And he goes to the line for 2 free throws. Great run for Trinidad. Right there. Sneaking out a fast break. No generals near him. All Mayo could do was just foul him. Trinidad keeping Nueva Ecija alive right here in the first quarter, last 25 seconds, but he misses his first free throw short. Let's see if he can make the second one. Second free throw for Trinidad. Still misses that one. 3 Taguig Generals for that rebound. Kambaya driving inside with a beautiful sidestep. Faking Balde in his position. Great sidestep right there by Kambaya. Last possession time for Nueva Ecija. 7 seconds left. Floater inside, and that goes in for the Bespren. Tobias makes that one to end our score for the first quarter. 14 for the Generals, 11 for Go Bespren. Right here on NBL on BTV. We are back right here in the second quarter of our first game, the Generals against Nueva Ecija. And we'd like to shout out a special thanks to the sweetest, smartest, loveliest Congresswoman and former Mayor of Santa Rosa, Honorable Arlene Arcillas, and Vice Mayor Arnold Arcillas, and Congressman Dan Fernandez. Thank you, guys. And once again, thank you. And we start off the second quarter with 2 immediate points for Go Bespren right there, cutting that lead of the Generals to 1. We got De La Virgen, one of the point guards of Taguig Generals, handling the ball. Ajero handing that one. Driving inside. No one to pass to. Another turnover. Drive by Nueva Ecija, and that is good for Ferrer. Already with 5 points in the game. To lead, of course, Nueva Ecija, Go Bespren. And the leading scorers for the Taguig Generals so far are Gilbero and Kambaya with 4 points each. We have Mayo handling the ball inside. Ajero with a seal. Nobody saw him. De La Virgen driving inside. Kicks it out to Alcantara. Alcantara with an open 3. Almost goes in. Balde fighting with his teammates for that rebound. So the ball goes back to the Generals. Ajero goes out. Alcantara goes out. Gilbero goes in. And Bontoc is back in the game. 14 seconds on the shot clock. The Generals handling the ball. Kicks it out to Gilbero. Open 3 once again. That is long. Battle for the rebound, and we have a foul called. And the ball will go to the Go Bespren. Martin, smallest guy in the court, battling for that rebound. For the Taguig Generals, we got Mayo with already with 3 assists for the game out of the 5 for the Generals. And for Nueva Ecija, we have a balanced attack on the assist column. At least 4 players with 1 assist each. Ferrer inside with a floater. That goes in once again. Back-to-back baskets for Ferrer. Leading the Go Bespren with 7 points already. He had 20 points in his last game. And he has willed Go Bespren to a 3-point lead here in our second quarter. Lontok nasa loob. Posting up. Spin move, power move. Lontok with a great drop step right there for 2 easy points inside against the Bespren Nueva Ecija. Tadeo handing the ball outside. Martin. Looking for Ferrer. Passes to Tadeo. Drop pass for Ferrer. Another floater right there. That misses its mark. Balde almost got that offensive rebound. Got stolen from him. The Generals right here driving inside once again. That pass misses its mark. Lontok battling for that post position. Bad pass by Gilbero. So the ball will go back to Go Bespren Nueva Ecija. We have a 1-point lead for Nueva Ecija at the 7-minute mark of our second quarter. It was a back and forth first quarter as the Generals came out with a 8-point lead, but the Go Bespren came battling back to tie the game. And of course settled for a 1-point deficit at the end of the first quarter. But now they lead the game at 1. Passing the ball inside to Tadeo, looking for teammates. Ferrer with a three-pointer. He opened the game with one, but that one is short. Generals running down the court, but it's called for the travel. Lots of turnovers right here for the Generals, back-to-back. Azares couldn't handle that ball, trying to force it inside. Ferrer calmly brings the ball up inside. Kicks it out, three-point shot for Nueva Ecija. That goes in, smooth stroke right there for Villamayor, their center. Showing that he too can stroke that three-point shot despite being a big man. Oliveria battling inside. Great seal against Tadeo to get that foul.
Number 16, Kali Balde, that's his first personal.
Foul's called on Balde. There's a battle inside right there. Lontok drops that pass. Balde with the reach in. Sampurna comes in the game. Sampurna once again is back in the game. Doing well in that first quarter, helping his teammates with hard screens. Azares trying to find seam inside. Lontok gets blocked inside, but Balde couldn't quite handle the ball, so the ball will stay with the Generals. And now we have a timeout called on the floor. Taguig calling for that timeout, and we'll be back right here on NBL on BTV.
The National Basketball League would like to thank the province of Laguna and to the sweetest, smartest, loveliest
TV have our commissioner right there, Nandi Garcia, for joining us right here for an exciting first game, and Chairman Soy Mercado. Back to the game, we have Lontok handling the ball in the post, doing well right there. Oliveria with a short jumper, he made one earlier. That one is short. Battle for the rebound, we have a foul called on the floor, and it is against the Taguig Generals. That short jumper misses its mark. Sampurna batting for that rebound. Referees caught him pushing off against the Bespren. But they're still back with that full court press. Worked well in the first quarter. Forced some turnovers. Martin having a hard time against De La Virgen. But Ferrer handles the ball against Sampurna. Sampurna, a very pesky defender. Ferrer drives inside, drops it off to Tadeo. Tadeo with that short jumper. Too long. Sampurna with a strong rebound inside. Passes it to Azares. Long pass to Oliveria. Tapped out by Villamayor. So both teams playing good defense here in our second quarter. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Azares looking for that teammate. Passes it to De La Virgen. Shoots a three from the corner. That's too long. Villamayor outlet pass. Too strong right there. Teammate couldn't handle the ball, but that goes out of bounds. Ball goes back to the Generals. The Generals got away with some bad defense right there on the fast break. Good leak out. Boy, Nueva Ecija just couldn't complete that pass. Azares having trouble handling the ball. Ferrer with some good defense. De La Virgen passes it to Lontok inside against Tadeo. Drops it off to Oliveria. And Oliveria draws the foul, goes to the line for two more free throws. Oliveria, power player inside. Great hook shot right there. Once again, as I said earlier, before that we see Lontok dropping it off. Oliveria couldn't get possession. Here's his first free throw. As I said earlier, this was their problem last game. Only 53% from the free throw line for the Generals as a team. And today they already missed two free throws. Oliveria with another one right there. And he makes the first free throw for the Taguig Generals to bring them up to 17 points against Bespren's 19. Down 2 na lang ang Generals. Full court press. Breaks it easily. You have a fast break right here. Floater. That is way short. Out of bounds. Ball goes back to the Generals. Good defense right there, saving that breakaway layup.
Substitution,
The Gilios goes back to the game. Oliveria brings the ball in to Azares. Ferrer guarding the ball handler. Good defense right there. Azares, drop pass. Great pass right there. Lontok tries to force it inside. Tadeo blocks that one. Lontok gets the ball back. Couldn't shoot the ball. Great rebound right there by Montes. Great fake by Martin. Great sidestep for that layup. Martin with a great fake and a sidestep for 2 points to extend that lead to 4 points. Lontok in the post once again, passes it to Sampurna. Lontok trying to establish post position. Strong move right there, gets double teamed. Ball goes to Oliveria. Sampurna, easy layup. Great passing right there shown by the Taguig Generals. Great drop pass by Oliveria. Seeing his teammate wide open. Good shot, better shot right there. Ferrer handing the ball. Already with 7 points in the game. Martin to the post. We got Montes in the post. Drops it off to Tadeo. Tadeo with a fake and layup right there. Misses its mark short. Battle for the rebound. Tadeo gets it back. And we have a foul. Plus the basket for Tadeo. Hustling for that ball. Azares couldn't quite handle the ball. And Tadeo will go to the line for a chance to complete that 3-point play. Great hustle right there for Tadeo after missing his layup. Didn't quite give up on that play. Gets rewarded for a basket plus a chance for a 3-point play. Tignan natin kung masushoot ni Tadeo ang free throw. Smooth stroke. Makes that shot to extend the lead once again for Go Bespren. 23-19. Substitutions coming in for the Taguig Generals. Alcantara bringing the ball down. Our score is 24-19. 5-point lead after completing that 3-point play. Alcantara drives inside. Passes the ball out. Fakes a shot. Gilbero. 3-point shot. No good. And we have a foul against Mayo on that rebound.
Foul number 0, LJ Mayo, that's his third.
LJ Mayo, third foul, already here in the second quarter. And he will go to the bench. Crucial foul right there against one of the players to watch out for today. Mayo already with 3. Probably see him back in the third quarter. Drop pass inside to Montes. Great pass right there inside for that easy layup inside. Go Bespren creating a lead right here, 7 points. Lontok inside, fakes a shot. Great 2 moves. Double spin right there, but is well defended. Montes inside once again. And with a sidestep, he draws that foul. Great sidestep right there from their big man. Look at that. Big guy right there. Can do a sidestep. Showing size doesn't matter. Doing that sidestep. Great move on the line. Let's see. First free throw is no good. That backspin couldn't quite hit its mark. Let's see if he can make the second one to push the lead to 8. Montes makes that second free throw. Nothing but net. And he pushes the lead of Go Bespren to 8. The Generals having a hard time shooting inside. Martin showing great defense. Oliveria handing the ball. Gilbero trying to get that ball. Kicks the ball out. Passes back to Oliveria. Short jumper. Misses its mark. Battle for the rebound. There you go. The Taguig Generals gets 2. Tiburcio with a hustle. Ferrer handling the ball once again. Martin fakes a shot. Ferrer drives inside again. Layup, drop pass to Tadeo. Makes that easy layup after that great drop pass from Ferrer. Ferrer making things happen for Go Bespren. Showing that he just can do everything on the court. Gilbero passes it inside. Post move. Oliveria, short jumper once again. And that one goes in back-to-back baskets for the Generals to cut the lead down to 6. And we have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back right here on NBL on BTV.
Your National Basketball League would like to thank the province of Laguna and to the sweetest, smartest, and loveliest congresswoman and former mayor of Santa Rosa, Honorable Arlene Arcillas. Also, Vice Mayor.
And we are back right here. The second quarter of our first game between the Taguig Generals against the Nueva Ecija Go Bespren. This is the NBL on BTV. We saw on TV earlier, we saw on camera, we won this. We went to the line earlier with a beautiful sidestep. So we're back to the game. We have 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in our first half. We have Martin bringing the ball down, making things happen so far. Martin, Ferrer, and Tadeo for Nueva Ecija. And Gilbero, of course, for the Generals and Lontok, leading the way for his team. Ferrer tries to drive inside, can't find an opening, finds a seam, beautiful floater, misses its mark, almost goes in. Generals trying to find an opening. Great drop pass to Oliverio. 2 poor points for Oliveria. Kevin Oliveria already with a couple of points here in the second quarter to push the lead of, to cut the lead of Go Bespren to 4. Nueva Ecija misses that shot. Ball goes back to the Generals, showing some great passing. Tiburcio drives inside, gets double team, passes the ball out to Alcantara. Short jumper, all air right there for Tongal. Cabaya comes in for Alcantara. And the ball is back with Nueva Ecija. The Generals still employing that full court press, but no problem breaking it. Montes drop pass to Tadeo. Great pass right there. Tadeo just couldn't finish it. Great move for Montes inside. The Generals drive inside. Strong move, and that floater goes in. Gilbero with a great drive, strong drive inside. Game of runs so far, 2-point lead for Go Bespren Nueva Ecija. Last minute time for both teams. Montes in the post against Tongal. Strong move, drops the pass to Martin, great fake, drop pass to Tadeo. Great pass right there by Martin to Tadeo. Showing great court vision. Martin handling the point guard duties well for his team. Cambaya with a 3. That almost goes in. Montes with a strong rebound. Martin pushing the ball down. Great no-look pass. Gentilios with a great run. But did you see that pass from Martin? That was a great pass from Martin. Looking the other way to push the lead back to 6. 1 second left. Gilbero with a 3. That misses its mark. So that will end our first half right here in our first game. The Taguig Generals down by 6 against the Nueva Ecija Go Bespren right here on NBL on BTV.
The National Basketball League would like to thank the province of Laguna and to the sweetest, smartest, and loveliest congresswoman and former mayor of Santa Rosa.
All right, we are back right here in the middle of the halftime. This is the NBL on BTV, our first game, the Taguig Generals against the Go Bespren Nueva Ecija, 33-27 in favor of Go Bespren Nueva Ecija. As you can see, our highlights from the first half. We have a lot of highlights from Ferrer, Martin, and Tadeo for the side of the Go Bespren Nueva Ecija. And of course, you have Oliveria, Cambaya, and the rest of the Taguig Generals leading the way for the Taguig Generals, but they are down by 6 points. And hopefully you guys join us for the rest of the second half and of course for our second game. But here are our halftime stats. For the Taguig Generals, they have shot the ball 36% against the 47% of the Nueva Ecija Go Bespren. Rebounding though, they're leading 22-19. And points in the paint, not a big divide between the teams. 24 for Go Bespren and 20 for the Generals, and we have 8 fast break points for Go Bespren Nueva Ecija against 0 for the Generals. And our leading scorers for the game, we have Oliveria leading way with 7 points, Gilbero with 6, Cambaya with 4, Nueva Ecija is led by Tadeo with 9, Ferrer with 7, and as I said earlier, forming their big three with Martin at 4. So let's see if they can continue their push for that win this second half as we start our third quarter. The big three so far of the Go Bespren of AC, as I said, Tadeo, Ferrer, and Martin leading the way. Martin with those beautiful assists to his teammates. As we see the coach of Nueva Ecija, we have Coach Ronnie Amoncho once again on the screen. We are starting our third quarter right here on NBL on BTV. Tadeo handing the ball, dropping the ball to Ferrer right there. Ferrer with a step back three. That misses its mark. It is short. Oliveria with a rebound. You have Kambaya bringing the ball down. One of the leading scorers for the Generals. Oliveria, top of the key, hands it off, fakes the handoff. De La Virgen gets the ball, tries to drive inside. Fade away. That is no good. But rebound, offensive rebound right there by the Generals. They put it back in. Tiburcio with a hustle play inside with 2 more points. 4-point lead for Go Bespren. Martin with the ball. Ferrer asking for it. 1-on-1 against De La Virgen. Drives inside, drops the pass to Montes, but a foul is called before the shot. That is a foul on De La Virgen. De Gilios bring the ball inside. There you go. You see the foul right there by De La Virgen. De Gilios for 3. That is too long. De La Virgen secures the rebound. 4-3 fast break. Kicks the ball to the 3. Good recovery for Ferrer. De La Virgen in the corner. Drives baseline. Shoots a shot. Misses its mark. Tadeo brings the ball down. Drops it off to Ferrer. Ferrer with a floater. Misses. Fast break. Martin gets that turnover. Ferrer easy layup inside for 2. Khrushchev Ferrer. 9 points now in the game. Good hustle for Martin. Kambaya handling the ball. The lead is back up to 6 with 8 minutes left in the second half. Lontok power move inside. Gets the floater to go in. Great hook shot right there for Lontok. The Generals back with their full court press. Tadeo bringing the ball down. Almost breaks the ankles of Oliverio. Montes. Great move inside. Tadeo showing he has handles for a big guy. Great drop pass right there. Kambaya handing the ball. Passes it to Lontok once again in the post. Trying to force that in. Oliverio, short jumper. He made 2 earlier. Gets the ball back. Drives inside. Great under move. Great drive inside by Oliveria to cut that lead back down to 4. Martin bringing the ball down. Go Bespren. Setting up the play. Looking for Montes inside for that post position. Montes, power inside. Too strong inside, but it's called for a travel. Trying to force that inside, but shuffled his feet. The ball will go back to the Generals to try to cut that lead lower. Back down to 2 or 1. Kambaya handing the ball once again. Oliveria, top of the key. Battle inside, a foul is called. It is called on Montes. Lontok trying to secure that inside post position that he loves so much. You can see right here, Lontok. He posts up, tries to seal Montes. Montes uses that arm to drag Lontok out of position, hits him in the face, and he is called for the foul. The referees are debating whether it's an unsportsmanlike call, an unsportsmanlike foul. Let's see what they call on the floor. It's an unsportsmanlike foul against Montes. He gets immediately subbed by Villamayor. Montes showing a great play inside since the second quarter, but is subbed after that unsportsmanlike foul against Lontok. So he gets 2 free throws plus ball possession. He struggled last game from the free throw line. That is the story for the Generals. But he makes his first shot right here. Jonathan Lontok playing well inside. Playing that power forward position for the Generals. Makes both free throws inside. Showing that he practiced over the week.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Because that was one of their weak spots in their last game. Oliveria passes it back to Lontok inside. Can't find a teammate. Tries to post up inside. Clears it. Tadeo double team. Misses its mark. Great help defense by Nueva Ecija. Couldn't complete that fast break, but the ball goes or stays with Nueva Ecija. Trying to push the ball inside, trying to force it inside, but misses its mark. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Great pass inside. Villamayor almost makes that shot. Lontok fouls him, and Villamayor goes to the line for 2 more free throws.
Number 3, Jonathan Lontok. That's his first personal. Team foul number 2 on Taguig.
2 team fouls for Taguig.
2 shots for Robin Villamayor.
Robin Villamayor is in the line to extend that lead. 37-35 is our score here in the third quarter. Villamayor misses its mark once again. He's already missed a couple of free throws earlier. Tingnan natin kung masishoot niya ang kanyang pangalawang free throw. Villamayor misses the second one also. Oliveria with a great rebound. Cambaya bring the ball down. They could tie the game or take the lead with a 3. They go back. Oh, it's a 3 from Cambaya. Misses its mark, but a great rebound by De La Virgen. But a foul is called against the Taguig General, so the ball will go to Nueva Ecija. The foul is called on Dave De La Virgen.
Team foul number 3 on Taguig General.
There's a foul right there as he uses his arm to try and secure that rebound against Villamayor.
For Dave De La Virgen.
De La Virgen goes to the bench.
Quintana for Alvin Tiburcio.
Quintana goes in for Tiburcio. Full court press. Martin breaks it. Villamayor. Tadeo couldn't quite handle it. Battle for the loose ball. Tadeo gets it back. Side step for Tadeo. Tries to drop it off, but it's read well by the Taguig Generals. And they secure that steal. And the ball will go back to the Generals. Oliveria will bring the ball inside. Cambaya handing that ball. Oliveria, top of the key once again. He loves that spot. He can shoot that jumper over there. Drop pass. Almost goes in. There you go, Lontok. Gets that pass. Almost a fumble right there. Quintana, too aggressive. Tries to go for that steal. Third team foul for Taguig Generals. Number 4 for Taguig, so 1 foul away from the penalty. Alcantara goes in for Cambaya. The game is now tied with 5 minutes, 57 seconds left. Martin tries to drive inside, tries to draw that foul. He's no call right there. Lontok battle for the rebound. Oliveria secures it. Alcantara, now the point guard. Same play right there. Oliveria finds Lontok against Tadeo inside. Short jumper. That doesn't go in. Martin once again inside, handling the point guard duties. Ferrer been quiet so far since an easy layup. Tadeo, short jumper. That doesn't go in, but he goes to the line for 2 free throws. We have a foul called against Jonathan Lontok. Great drop pass right there by Ferrer. Lontok hits the arm of Tadeo to get him to the free throw line. Misses the first one. The game is now tied, 37-all. Middle of the third quarter. Tadeo, second free throw. Misses both free throws. Lontok secures a rebound. Gives it to Alcantara. Long pass. Quintana handing the ball. Looking for his teammate. Cuts baseline. Lontok once again in the post. Looking for his teammates. Alcantara with a 3. too long. Battle for the rebound secured by Martin. 3-on-2 fast break. No look pass to Villamayor. Misses that layup, but we have a foul called. And the ball will go back to the Generals. Villamayor, great drive, just misses that layup. Great no-look pass for Martin, who's been assisting for his teammates the entire game, but misses that one. Doesn't get the assist on that one. Ajero comes in the game. Alcantara bringing the ball down against Martin. Oliverio handling the ball, calling the play out. Once again, Quintana looking for Ajero inside. Sidestep. Turnover. Oliverio, short jumper. Doesn't take it. Ajero shoots that one. Great short jumper from their big man. Great drop pass from Oliveria. Martin once again with the ball. And the Generals now have the lead after being down by 6 during the half. Having a hard time scoring. Ferrer has been quiet. Step back 3. Almost goes in. Tadeo taps it. Secures that offensive rebound. 12 on the shot clock. Tadeo inside once again. Drops it off to Ferrer. Draws the foul. Goes to the line for 2. Ferrer trying to will himself to score to get to the line. Great find from Tadeo. Great layup from Ferrer to draw that foul. 2 shots for Ferrer. Great shooter earlier. Makes the first one. Already made 2 free throws. Second free throw for Ferrer. Leading the way in scoring for his team. Second free throw is good. Ferrer goes to the line. Goes to the bench, I mean. As he is subbed by Balde. Oliveria bringing the ball down. Passes it to Alcantara. Calls out the play. Looks for Quintana. Passes it back to Oliveria, I mean. Gilberto drives. We have a call on the floor. We have a defensive foul against Balde. Balde played well in the first half. Second foul for Cali Balde. Not quite in defensive position. Couldn't draw that offensive foul. Ajero asking for the ball. Gets it. Tries to hand it off to Alcantara. Great drive from Alcantara. Floater. Makes the floater. Number 9, Alcantara with a great drive off of a handoff from Ajero. As they take the lead once again at 2 points. Balde. Tadeo once again inside. Couldn't quite handle the ball. Alcantara running. And we have a foul given up by Nueva Ecija. Martin called for that reach-in foul. Both teams almost at the penalty, but that is the first foul on Martin.
Also checking in, IC Taguig for Joffrey Tadeo. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Tadeo gets a rest on the bench. Calling out a play. Barely passes it in 5 seconds. Ajero tries to pass it inside. Oliveria trying to get that post position. Inbound goes back. But we have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back right here in the middle of the 3rd quarter, right here on NBL on BTV.
The National Basketball League will represent the province of Laguna and to the sweetest, smartest, and loveliest.
All right, so we got our audiences right here. We have a lot of people in attendance watching our game. Of course, excited also for our second game. We have the Laguna Pistons coming up in that second game. But for now, we have our first game between the Taguig Generals against, of course, the Nueva Ecija Go Bespren, as the Generals get another floater from Alcantara. That's his second floater. And we have a foul on the floor. Arenas pushing off Alcantara, making things happen for the Generals. Draws that foul. And of course, back-to-back floaters for Alcantara to push the lead to 4 for the Generals. They were down 6 points at the half, but coming alive here in the 3rd quarter. Masyadong aggressive ang depensa ng Nueva Ecija. Tinawagan na naman sila ng foul. At we have the Generals going to the line.
That's his second personal.
Bad foul right there for Nueva Ecija, unneeded. So they go back to the Taguig Generals go back to the free throw line to make 2. This is where they have to prove that they can make their free throw shots. Shooting bad in their game last week. Alcantara swishes that first one. The lead is now at 5. Alcantara, 6 straight points if he makes this one. And he does, 6 straight points. And it is a 6-point lead for the Generals. Nueva Ecija running down the court. Drops pass to Balde. Balde with a fake. Everything but the shot, but he draws the foul.
No basket.
Balde with a great move inside. Almost makes it.
Kevin Oliveira penalty.
Oliveria with a foul.
That's his second personal.
Penalty time for both teams.
For Kevin Oliveira.
Balde, no basket.
Shots for Cali Balde.
But Cali Balde goes to the line for 2 free throws. Let's see if he can cut that lead. Makes the first one. Go Bespren. Having a hard time scoring in this third quarter. Their big 3 all on the bench. Martin, Ferrer, and Tadeo all on the bench. Villamayor called for the lane violation. So the ball will go back to the Generals. The coach of Nueva Ecija, Coach Ronnie, not happy with how things have turned out here in the third quarter. Alcantara with a 3-point shot. Long 3 right there. Personal 9-point run by Alcantara, and he steals the ball and passes it to Quintana for an easy layup. For a double-digit lead, the first double-digit lead for the Generals at 10 points. We're going to be back right here for the end of the third quarter here at NBL on BTV.
National Basketball League would like to thank the province of Laguna. Also to the sweetest, smartest, and loveliest congresswoman and former mayor of Santa Rosa, Honorable Basketball TV and Solar Sports.
We're back right here on NBL on BTV. Our place is filling up right now. Excited for our second game. Once again, we are almost at the end of our third quarter right here between the Taguig Generals and the Nueva Ecija Go Bespren, as the Taguig Generals have pulled out to a 10-point lead off of the efforts of Alcantara, shooting a 3-point shot right there, back-to-back floaters, and of course a steal and a pass to Quintana to push that lead to 10 points. So we got our the counter for Nueva Ecija as they bring out once again Ferrer and Tadeo along with Balde to try and stop the bleeding. Ferrer leading all scorers for Nueva Ecija. Quintana, physical defense inside. Passes it to the post to Tadeo. Tadeo, power move inside, draws the foul, and he goes to the line. No, the referees do call traveling. It is not a foul, so the ball will go back to the Generals. Great defense from Lontok.
2 minutes.
Alcantara handing the ball. He's been making things happen. Passes it to the post to Lontok. Quintana has the ball. Fakes the shot. Tries to drive inside against Balde. Fakes. Back to Lontok inside. Lontok, hook shot. Makes that hook shot off the board. Great lefty hook shot by Lontok. Now a 12-point lead. Where will Nueva Ecija find some offense? Ferrer. Ferrer shoots that 3. Is called for the foul. Quintana too aggressive on that closeout. Didn't give any space to land for Ferrer.
That's his second personal.
2 fouls on Quintana. Too aggressive.
3 shots for
Off that screen. Ferrer, no place to land. 3 shots for Ferrer to cut that lead down to single digits. But he misses his first free throw. Let's see if he can make his second and third. Ferrer hasn't missed a free throw in this game till that one, but he makes his second shot. And now we have, of course, his third free throw. The 3-point shot. He misses the third free throw. 1 of 3 for Ferrer. Quintana tries to drive inside. Alcantara, another 3-point shot. He made one earlier, plus the basket for Alcantara. Nico Alcantara going crazy here in the third quarter. He goes to the line for a 4-point play. Great shot. And he completes that 4-point play. Alcantara, guns firing here in the third quarter. 55-41. That lead is now at 14. But we have a foul called on Alcantara, Nico Alcantara. So Ferrer will go back to the line. 2 free throws. Let's see if he can make up for his 2 missed ones earlier. But Dino Alcantara going alive in this quarter. Pushing that lead out to 14 right now. Let's see if Ferrer can cut into this lead. Bring it to 13. He misses his second one. And we have a loose ball foul called, but it is penalty time. So Ajero will go to the line for 2 free throws. Coach Bing Victoria definitely happy with how his team is performing here in the third quarter. Down 6, now up 14 with a chance to make it 16. Ajero makes the first one. Let's see if he can make the second. Ajero, second free throw. Misses that one, in and out. Tadeo with the rebound, so the lead is stuck at 15. Quintana with the defense. Tadeo tries to drive inside, power move, misses its mark. Balde is called for pushing off of that rebound, so the ball will go back to the Taguig Generals, and we have 2 free throws once again. Penalty. Tadeo misses that one. Clearly, we see Balde with that push off to secure that rebound. So the Generals will go back to the line. We have Gilberto with 2 free throws. Gilberto, first free throw is good. Lead is back up to 16. Gilberto with the second free throw. Gilberto makes both to push the lead to the biggest in the game at 17. Alcantara finally goes to the bench. Definitely deserves that rest. Quintana, great poke from behind. Lontok secures that loose ball. Cambaya back inside. Cambaya tries to drive inside against the defense. 3-point shot by the Generals, almost goes in. Tadeo secures that rebound, passes it to Martin. Doesn't find his teammate. Nice spin move plus the shot for Martin. Simple move right there to cut into that lead. Last possession time for the Generals. Shot clock is off, but a foul is called on Nueva Ecija. Too aggressive on that defense. Dilios too aggressive with that defense. Reaching it right there. Holding the offensive player behind. Gilberto back to the line where he made earlier 2 free throws. Let's see if he can make 2 more. 14 seconds left in our third quarter. He misses that first free throw. Gilberto trying to salvage 1 free throw here in late in our third quarter. Makes the second one. Lead is now 16. Last possession time for Nueva Ecija. Shot clock is off. Ferrer handling the ball. Tries to dive inside. Sampurna denying him. Double team. Tries to break that double team. Ferrer steps on the line. No foul called. Trying to force it in to the baseline, to the sideline, I mean. Ajero, still a lot of time on the clock. 6 seconds, 6.7 seconds. Quintana, last shot time. Tries to drive inside, spin move, drops it off to Ajero. There's still time. Hen beats the buzzer for 2 points. Great passing shown by the Taguig Generals to end the third quarter. Quintana drops it off to Ajero, and Ajero with a great pass to Hen to end our third quarter. As you can see here in the replay, Hen clearly gets that shot off. Great pass, good shot, better shot for the Generals right here at the end of the third quarter here on NBL on BTV. All right, and we are now back once again right here at the start of our fourth quarter. And immediately, we have a backing violation by the Generals. Clearly a backing violation by the Generals. As I said, in the third quarter, Alcantara came alive to lead his team, and he now has 15 points in 15 minutes, as they have already built a sizable lead, an 18-point lead, and they outscored Nueva Ecija in the third quarter, 35-11. They waxed hot in that third quarter. Being down 6 points at halftime, he couldn't have asked for a greater or better quarter in the third quarter, 35-11. As they have now built an 18-point lead. Nueva Ecija trying to find a player, gets tapped out by the Generals. Once again, my name is Andre Go, and I'm your anchor for both games this afternoon. We still have a second game later on between the Laguna Pistons, #1, and the Bulacan Makabayan. So I hope you guys stay with us right here on BTV for that one. Quintana handing the ball, showing great moves in that third quarter. Passing the ball around. Hen drives baseline, steps back, looking for teammates. Tongal. And we have a foul called, we have an offensive foul called on the floor against the Taguig Generals. Ajero with 3 fouls is called for that offensive foul. Inbound to Martin, who was quiet in that third quarter. Just 1 field goal. Quintana showing great defense, great hustle right there. Ferrer fakes. We have a 3-point shot by Nueva Ecija, misses its mark. Taguig running down the court. Cambaya looking for teammates. Tongal. Hen drives middle. We have another offensive foul. Hen too aggressive with that drive, pushes off with his shoulders.
Offensive foul number 8, Hen, that's his third. Substitutions, Richmond Guilbero and Jonathan Lonto checking in.
Jonathan Lontok coming in. Sampurna also coming in, showing great defense in that quarter. We have the ball back in the side of Nueva Ecija, having a hard time scoring. Their big 3 has been quiet. Tadeo trying to make things happen, misses that layup. Still couldn't get that ball to drop. Cambaya trying to control the pace. Kicks it out to the 3-point line, looking for teammates. Cambaya once again. Luntok in the post. He's been quiet, but Alcantara made the shot. Great pass inside, but couldn't quite secure that pass. Tadeo once again inside with a lefty switch to his left hand. Makes that one. Tadeo cuts the lead down to 16. 8 minutes left, still a lot of time. Great pass, almost gets it to Lontok, but it is tipped out of bounds by Nueva Ecija.
16 seconds on the shot clock.
See Martin right there, point guard for Nueva Ecija, playing great in this game, but his team is down by 16. Lontok. There's a foul called on the floor, a holding foul against Nueva Ecija.
On number 19, Robin Villamayor.
Villamayor
Third personal.
called for his 3rd foul.
Team foul number 1 on Nueva Ecija. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
trying to battle through that screen. It's called for the foul against Tonggal. Tonggal couldn't quite make that shot. Fast break, easy layup by Jejilios. Makes that shot. Kambaya handing the ball, looking for Lontok. Great pass by Tonggal inside. Let's see if there's a double. 1-on-1 against Lontok. Lontok with a hook shot. Makes that hook shot. Helios with that layup earlier. Tadeo powering inside, countering with a hook shot of his own, misses. Battle inside, Villamayor. Great shot inside. Kambaya bringing the ball down, trading baskets. Drives inside. Kambaya with a great scoop layup. Misses it. Martin pushing the ball down, looking for his teammate. Drops the pass to Helios. Helios draws the foul for a chance to cut that lead further. Nueva Ecija showing some life here in the fourth quarter. Helios, great hook shot right there, almost gets the go. Our player in the third quarter, Alcantara, comes in for the Generals, and Oliveria, one of their leading scorers, also comes in for the Taguig Generals. Helios short on that first free throw. Montes comes in also for Nueva Ecija. Played well in the first half. Still some time for Nueva Ecija. If you're a fan of Nueva Ecija, your team still has some time to catch up to this game. Cuts the lead down to 13. Alcantara made 2 3-pointers and a 4-point play in that third quarter to build this lead. Sampurna tries to drive inside. Great spin move. Called for the travel. Lost his footing in that spin move. Too aggressive right there. Ball will go back to Nueva Ecija. Go Bespren. The Go Bespren, of course, need these stops to cut the lead down to at least single digits before the 5-minute mark. Martin looking for teammates. Passes it to Ferrer. He's been quiet. Oliveria is called for that foul. Too aggressive on that reach and in the post. The Generals are already in penalty. As you can see here, Ferrer passes it inside. Oliveria over the back. Joffrey Tadeo at the line. 6 minutes, 47 seconds left. They're already in the penalty. So every single foul right here will result in free throws. So this is the break that the Go Bespren have been waiting for. They get to the line. All they have to do is make these shots every time they get fouled, and they can cut into that lead. Tadeo makes both free throws, and we have a timeout called on the floor. The Gig Generals, and we have on camera, we have Executive Vice President Ma'am Rose right there, and of course, personally, I'd like to greet some people listening at home. Just greeting my wife, Sarah, and my son, Manu. So we'll be back in a bit. Thank you for listening or watching. This is the NBL on BTV. And now on screen, we'd like to greet Chairman Soy Mercado and his wife, Mrs. Lerma Mercado, here with us this afternoon. So thank you for joining us right there on camera. Also tuned in from at home, saying hello to my parents, former Philippine basketball legend Atoy ko, and my mother Monette ko. So thank you for tuning in. All right, so we're back to the game. Just a 10-point lead right now for the Generals as Tadeo scoops that layup in to cut the lead down to 9, I mean. 64-55, that is our score. Cutting an 18-point lead down to single digits, cutting it by half. 9 points now. Lontok battling in the post against Montes. Alcantara, let's see if he can make things happen here in the fourth. Passes it to Oliverio, misses its mark. He falls down to the floor. Fast break for Ferrer. That pass, no good. Kambaya breaks the defense. Gilbero, I mean. Lontok inside. Makes that shot. Great move inside by Lontok. Ferrer right here handing the ball. Great double move. Misses that one. Ferrer quiet in the second half. Gilbero handing the ball. Setting it up. Oliveria, they don't need to rush. They're in the lead. Comfortable lead at 11. Passes it to Lontok inside. Lontok too aggressive by Montes. He is called for the foul.
Forcing foul number 24, marked at Montes. That's his second. Team foul number 2. Nueva Ecija.
Second team foul for the Taguig Generals, or for the
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Nueva Ecija go Bespren. Gilbero asking for the ball. Lontok gets it. Pinch post position. Wants to go one-on-one. Isolation. Fades away against Montes. Misses that one, but offensive rebound by Sampurna. Cambaya to Oliveria. Oliveria wants to go inside. Great move inside, just misses its mark. Montes secures that rebound, passes it to Tadeo. 2-on-1 fast break. Tadeo with an easy layup, misses that layup. But the ball will stay with Nueva Ecija. Everything but the shot for Tadeo right there. He wishes he could take back that one. Ferrer, quiet with the 3 right here. Makes that 3, his first one since the first quarter.
3-point basket for
Khrushchev Ferrer leading his team back to single digits. 8-point lead. Still 4 minutes and 40 seconds in the game. Still a lot of basketball to be played. The Generals can't relax right here. Oliveria, nice fake. Almost gets that to go in by the second tap, but Tadeo secures that rebound. 2-on-1 fast break. Great fake by Ferrer. Couldn't make that one. That was a Helios, not Ferrer. Trying to be too aggressive on defense, trying to make up for his mistake. Cambaya setting it up. Looking for teammates. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Turnover right there. Hey, Helios. Great sidestep, everything but the shot once again. 2 missed fast break layups by Nueva Ecija. Wasting possessions right there. Ball goes back to Lontok. Generals must be happy surviving those 2 shots. Great drop set by Lontok. And a foul is called against Montes. And Lontok goes to the line for free throws.
Foul number 24, Montes. That's his third.
Lontok using speed against Montes. Can't beat him using strength, using the drop step. Gets him unbalanced, goes back with a counter move, gets himself to the line. Lontok misses that first free throw. He's been struggling at the line. Lontok, second free throw. Misses both. Lane violation. The ball will go back to Go Bespren. We have a timeout called on the floor. 3 minutes left in the last quarter, second half. 66 to 58. This is the NBL on BTV. But we're right here back to our first game of the day as the Go Bespren trying to survive, trying to counter back against the Taguig Generals. The lead of the Generals now stands at 8. Once was 18. And Tadeo trying to cut into that lead with still a lot of time left for them to come back in this game. Tadeo, first free throw, way short. He knew that was short as it left his hand. Let's see if he can make the second one. Tadeo, second free throw to cut the lead down to 7. Let's see. Makes the second one. nothing but net.
Substitution, LJ Mayo for Kevin Oliveria.
Oliveria goes out. Mayo comes in. We haven't seen Mayo since the second quarter. Troubled with fouls. Nueva Ecija finally playing full court press to get some turnovers. Mayo handing the ball to Kambaya. Kambaya looking for Lontok. Passes it to Mayo inside. Mayo drives inside. Reverse layup. Misses everything. Ball stays with the Generals. They're saying that it hits his body, but let's see. He has a case for that, but of course the ball on the floor still with the Generals. Almost a steal. And he completes the steal, so the ball will go back to the Bespren Nueva Ecija. They're only down by 7 with almost 3 minutes left, less than 3 minutes left on the clock. Still a lot of time. Trying to find Tadeo inside. Ferrer fakes the 3, drives inside. Great layup. Draws the foul, goes to the line to cut into that lead.
Number 8, David Oliveria, that's his 4th. Substitutions, Kino Alcantara for Paulo Kambaya, Richmond Gilbero for David Oliveria.
Ferrer can cut this lead down to 5.
Shooting 2, Christian Ferrer.
They were down a lot earlier. If you guys joined us at the start of the fourth quarter, they were down by 18 points, but they have been missing from the free throw line. So still at 7, the lead of the Generals, that is. Ferrer makes 1 out of 2. 6-point lead. We can see Coach Ronnie Amoncho pushing his players to play harder. Gilbero inside. Gilbero looking for teammates. Passes it to Mayo. Mayo to Alcantara. Alcantara pulls up. Misses that one. Nueva Ecija running down the court, trying to find his point guard. Finds Ferrer. Ferrer looking for Tadeo. Ferrer, long 3. Makes that 3-point shot to cut the lead down to 3. We're in for a close one right here, ladies and gentlemen. After being down by 18. Ferrer makes that 3 to cut the lead down to 3, and the Generals miss on the other hand. Ferrer, another 3, misses that one short. Almost tied the game. Still a lot of time left. The Generals trying to survive this run by Nueva Ecija. Alcantara handling the ball. Hasn't scored since the third quarter. Lontok in the post trying to clear things out. Lontok. No foul called. Ferrer to Ehilios. Ehilios with the layup. Completes the layup. And we have a timeout called by the Generals as they only lead by 1 point right here late in the fourth quarter. This is the NBL on PTV. And we are back right here late in the fourth quarter. 1 minute and 24 seconds left as the Nueva Ecija Bespren rushing back to cut an 18-point lead at the start of the fourth quarter to 1. We're in for an exciting one, ladies and gentlemen, as the Taguig Generals trying to survive this avalanche of points from Nueva Ecija. Trying to drop a play to get some points. Oliveria grabs the ball, passes it, fakes the pass. Alcantara handling the ball to the post to Lontok. Lontok trying to lead his team. Lontok with a fadeaway, misses that one. Ferrer with a rebound. Passes it to his point guard, Martin. Martin to Ehilios. Ehilios with a floater, and he makes that floater. Ehilios with a great floater to give his team the lead. 1 minute left in the game. The Generals are shocked. Alcantara trying to make things happen with a fadeaway. He is called for the foul, and he goes to the line for 2 free throws to counter back.
Fouls on number 11, Dean Martin. That's his second personal. Team foul number 4 on Nueva Ecija.
Clearly a foul right here. No space to land for Alcantara. Alcantara waxed hot in that third quarter, still hot in this fourth quarter, makes the first free throw to tie the game. Alcantara, second free throw. Misses the second, so we're still tied with 45 seconds left. Let's see what Nueva Ecija makes of this possession. And we have a foul called against the Generals. And it is the penalty. So Helios will go to the line for 2 free throws.
At the line,
Helios. First free throw to give them the lead. Gets that to go in. May awa yung shot na yun. Nueva Ecija leading by 1 after being down big this game with 37 seconds left. Misses the second one. Lane violation by Helios, so the ball will go back to the Generals. And they can take the lead with a bucket. Setting up. They don't have a lot of time. 37 seconds left as Nueva Ecija sets up a full court press to try and waste some time. This is the crucial possession for Taguig. They need to make a shot here. Alcantara misses a shot right there. Rebound secured. But Nueva Ecija drives inside, drops a pass to Martin. Martin makes the shot, plus the foul. Dean Martin makes that shot while falling down. Great fast break right there for Nueva Ecija. Coming back down from 18 points. Now a chance to take a 4-point lead with 16 seconds left in the game. If it makes this one, it'll make it a 2-possession game. Martin. Crucial free throw. Misses that free throw. We still have a chance. The Taguig Generals need a 3 on this play. Goes for a 2. Is called for a traveling violation right there. And that is the last thing the Generals wanted on that play. Now we have a timeout by the Nueva Ecija Go Bespren to set up their final play to get that ball inside. The Generals asking for a foul, didn't get it. And now they have to have a defensive stop, or else the Nueva Ecija Go Bespren will come away with a come-from-behind victory after a stunning collapse by the Generals in this fourth quarter after being up by 18 points. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the NBL on BTV, and we are glad to have you here at the end of our first game. This has been a very, very exciting game. Both teams rushing out to leads, especially the Generals being up by 18, now being down by 3. But I want to remind everybody that this is just our first game of the day. We still have a second game coming up right here on NBL on BTV. And I'm excited to be with you guys. My name is Andre Ko, and this is such an exciting comeback. If the Go Bespren complete this, this is a great comeback for them, a very morale-boosting win. And for the Generals, if they lose this one, that means they will have lost 2 straight games coming from a loss to the Rizal Spartans last week. So let's see what the Go Bespren came up with for their last possession of the game, just to get this one inbounds, because we all know that the Generals will foul if the Go Bespren manage to inbound this ball to a player. Our referees clearing things up in the court. Defense too tight right there. Go Bespren manages to inbound it to Martin. Dean Martin goes to the line for 2 more free throws. He did complete his 3-point play earlier. So let's see if he can make 2 right here.
2 shots for Dean Martin.
Dean Martin, first free throw is good. That makes it a 2-possession game with 9 seconds left. Martin, let's see if he can complete 2 free throws. Here we go, second free throw. Is good, and you'd like to think that just seals the game for the Generals. Alcantara drives inside, nowhere to go. Quintana misses the 3-pointer, and it is complete. The comeback for Nueva Ecija, go Bespren, is complete. They come back from 18 points to win this game against the Taguig Generals, and we'll wrap this game up when we come back right here on NBL on BTV. And we are back right here at the end of our first game. The Go Bespren Nueva Ecija wins it, coming back from 18 points against the Taguig Generals, 72-67. And we have our player of the game joining us right here courtside. We have Joffrey Tadeo. First of all, Joffrey, congratulations na
Thank you.
nakahabol kayo. So ano yung pakiramdam? Ano ba yung, kasi nung third quarter, lamang sila ng 18 points, so katapusan ng third quarter. Anong sinabi ni coach or anong mga bagong ginawa nyo kaya kayo nakahabol ng fourth quarter?
Napag-usapan lang namin, sabi rin ni coach, wag lang kami susuko, kaya pa namin yan. Parang mga nakaraang game lang namin, lamang yung kalaban, mahahabol pa rin namin yan, wag lang susuko.
Anong pakiramdam ngayon na nahabol yung 18 points ngayon sa isang quarter lamang? Ano yung pakiramdam mo? Ano yung madadala mo ngayon sa game na to sa susunod na laro?
Napakasaya, tapos may natutunan kami, sana sa mga susunod na game pa namin, mas pasipagan pa namin sa umpisa pa lang para hindi na kami malamang kagad ng ganong kalaki.
Ito, Joffrey, ito yung stats mo. 16 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 blocks. Saan ka pinaka natutuwa dun sa stats mo?
Doon natutuwa sa depensa. Sa points
depensa.
gift na lang yan parang chance na lang sa akin yan. Sa depensa lang ako talaga pa-focus.
Yan, so ito po si Joffrey Tadeo, ang ating best player of the game. Joffrey, congratulations, napakaganda ng panalo niyo today. May babatiin ka ba?
Binabati ko nga pala yung mga sumusuporta sa amin. Yung team owner namin, si Tadora, yung manager namin, si Doc Eman. Tapos mga kaibigan namin, mga kaibigan ko sa Dubai, Team Gedli, si Boss Dean Noson, Velasco family. Tapos ako nga pala si Joffrey Tadeo, tunay na homegrown ng Nueva Ecija.
Alright, there you go. Congratulations, Joffrey. Enjoy na kayo. Pwede na kayo mag-celebrate. Salamat sa pagsali sa amin dito. And of course, once again, up next, we have our second game of the day. The Laguna Pistons, number 1 in the league against the Bulacan Makabayan. Up next, right here on NBL on BTV.